Alright, couple of things I noticed that will give you vibration in the drive line. One, I don't know what was done to this car, maybe before you got it or what, but this drive shaft has been replaced or has been removed, or something was done to it, because in the front there's like residue of grease flung everywhere, wetness, and that's a zip tie instead of being a factory whatchamacallit, a factory clamp on this boot right there. So someone had this out. It's possible they didn't mark it and clocked it the same way, so it's not spinning centered. Hey, look, they didn't even put the bolts in all the way, or I should say the bolt is missing. So that's missing, and that's obviously flinging grease everywhere, as you can see it. Let's see if we can, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna check all these bolts. I'm gonna zip them with the gun, and assuming that that missing bolt is not missing because it's broken and just sitting in the differential halfway, then maybe I can just put a replacement bolt, tighten it up, and see how that goes. Uh-oh, does that look like a broken bolt in the hole? Let's see. That sure does. Okay, never mind that. That's in the differential flange. Let's see if we can look at it from here. Man, this is tight. Can't even get to it. Okay, there's my flange. That's 1 bolt, 2 bolt, 3 bolt, 4 bolts, 5 bolts, 6 bolts. So there are 6 bolts in the differential, but only 5 bolts in the drive shaft, which means the reason they didn't put that back on is because it's either stripped or broken, seized in there. In which case you'd have to take the drive shaft off and try to drill it out, or maybe take the differential off and try to extract it somehow. That is not a pleasant job, I'll tell you that. Oh, you know what? Don't even bother with that, because I noticed something else in here. This was the driver's side axle. I'm more focused on the flanges. That one there. I'm just gonna move it up and down. You notice there's a little bit of wetness there behind. It's not uncommon for the bearing in the transmission, in the axle flange, to go south. Well, that feels pretty good. However, come over on this side, and there's my phone, and watch me move this axle up and down. Let me get this in a position where I don't touch it. Alright, we're focusing on that there. You see how much play is in this flange? Kind of hard to get to, but here we go. Focus. Okay, I hope you got that. That is in the transmission, in the front differential. There. Right, so I'm not moving the axle, I'm moving the actual outer joint, and there's a lot of play in the front differential. And I think that's what's, if not doing it, that's contributing to it. So there's a lot of stuff in this drive line that's just butchered. Is that a good word for it? Yeah. That's very unfortunate.